I think we're good. I don't think I have to adjust anything.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of weird. Gotta be real.
Wow.
God, if that ends up on a reel, I'm gonna kill myself.
Dude, I feel like we didn't really address in the last episode, like, what is BJ Novak doing?
We addressed it.
Not
we
enough.
Just didn't answer.
What's going on with BJ Novak? Numbers?
He's doing porn.
We got numbers up front today. Hey, everybody.
Oh, we
Welcome
started?
to episode 8 of Retconnd.
Is it 8? I feel like we're ahead one.
Let's go back like 10 seconds and restart
No,
because
it's,
I started by
Smashing
saying
Machine, not episode.
porn.
Well, because then we're going to have to.
All right.
It's fine.
We didn't
it's
do
fine.
a fucking.
Yeah, I never.
We've been.
We're still-
we've
yeah,
been
What? What is up, guys? Welcome back to this episode of Retconnd Podcast. I am Chauncey Billups. This is my friend Silky Johnson, and that's my dog over here, Trapezius Milkington. And we're here to talk about the newest film that just arrived in theaters. That's right. We are talking about the Paw Patrol movie. And
It's not true. Don't click away. He's lying. So like and subscribe.
Shelby Oaks. Or
Did we start?
Shelby Oaks.
Yeah.
Shelby
Okay, we
Oaks is
started.
what we're talking about.
We're talking about Shelby Oaks, but we're also going to do a little October review because there are a lot of movies that we did not cover.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're upset that your favorite movie did not get covered, we're going to talk about it. I got to make sure my nips are covered up here.
Yeah, I mean, you had them out.
mine are.
Oh.
My nips are resting nice on my gut. Can you guys see the line?
Yeah.
It's nice,
You
right?
may be wondering, why is my chest out?
Smashing Machine was episode 6.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Wow.
So,
This is episode 8?
Last week we talked about Begonia with our lovely friends Maria and Noelle from Queen City Grooves.
I miss them so much.
Thanks.
It's been too long since we've seen
What
them.
do you mean, thanks? You're
You're
here.
always
I can't
here.
miss you if you're here. This dude with the mic, always.
I didn't touch it.
And we also discussed a bit about After the Hunt
Yep.
and just kind of what we have been watching in October. But seeing as November has made its way, I mean, right now at the time of recording, November is just peeking its head around the corner. But
But at the time of releasing,
we're
we're
in there.
halfway through.
We're in there.
Well, not halfway.
We're about a week in.
It's
right?
like what, the 10th of November?
It'll be something like that.
Okay.
Numbers,
So
fact
we're
check
just
that.
going to our
gonna be 12th.
main
It'll be the
main
10th.
course tonight is going to be Shelby Oaks.
Main course.
Yum yum yum.
Ew, okay, don't do
But-
that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
But we will also be discussing the Bruce Springsteen picture titled "Springsteen Deliver Me from
Nebraska.
Nebraska."
Is that actually what it's called?
Yeah,
I
Deliver
thought it
Me
was just
from
called
nowhere.
Springsteen.
No, it's called Deliver Me from Atlantic City, Nebraska.
Your thing fell, whatever it was.
Springsteen Deliver Me from Nowhere? And Isaac and I did not see this. Well, we saw Springsteen. Forrest did not see
I did not see
Springsteen.
Springsteen.
But
'cause I hate
Forrest
him.
will regale us with the tales of Roofman,
Yes.
which Isaac and I have not seen. And
Which
then
is why
we'll
my
just
shirt
run over and
is-
see if
okay.
there's anything else in October that we want to point out. But those will be kind of our 3. And if there is a movie that we didn't go see and that we didn't discuss, we probably didn't want to see the movie. We don't even care if the movie made $9 trillion.
Yeah. We don't care about Black Phone 2.
Nope.
Conjuring.
Nope.
Nope.
We're not going to discuss that. So, you know what? Dislike the video and click away, and don't share this or subscribe if you wanted us to talk about that. Or just ask us nicely in the comments, and maybe we will.
Yeah.
We read every comment. Well, I do.
I read every comment.
I read every comment.
We read every
We
comment.
read every comment.
Comment something. We'll see you and probably reply.
That's true. We know where you live.
Unless this
IP
episode
address.
goes viral, then we're not going to read every comment.
I will still. I haven't.
Yeah, so we couldn't. I don't even know where I was going with that.
It's fine. We're good. So,
Welcome Isaac to the show.
numbers.
Numbers guy. Isaac typically behind cam.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure Isaac has been on the show a couple
I'm
for
sure
already a
of
couple
this, yeah.
episodes. But Isaac has recently become just our numbers producer guy. He'll be behind the camera for every episode, just kind of guy on the computer type beat.
Type beat.
It's been fun.
But metagaming here, Maria and Noelle had just left because it's getting quite late, but we wanted to knock out this episode. That way we have time to catch up on some November releases and kind of get ahead. So that's why this episode will be a deep dive on Shelby Oaks, but a little bit of a retrospect on the whole month of October. So we're just going to have Issac come up from behind cam and discuss with us. All three of us did see Shelby Oaks together.
Yes.
With Maria last week.
Yeah, sounds about right. Last week. I think.
Didn't really discuss it. I posted a lengthy review.
Mm-hmm. I also
Forrest
posted a lengthy
review, which I did read.
Did you appreciate it, even though you disagree with it? I think.
I did read it, and I don't really remember exactly what it was.
So you didn't appreciate it.
My review was, "What the dog doing?"
Yeah.
This is not a spoiler-free zone. We are going to remain spoiler-free for Springsteen and for Roofman because we haven't all seen those. So if you're not interested in having this movie, what is this movie called? Shelby Oaks?
Shelby Oaks.
If you're not interested in having Shelby Oaks spoiled for you, click to the end of the episode. I have timestamps at the bottom so you can see when we start talking about non-spoiler stuff.
Mm-hmm. Do we want to just get into the main course and then discuss?
Yeah, let's main course it up.
Discuss the little potatoes afterwards?
Yeah, I'm fine with that. That'd be awesome.
It's a dessert this time, not potatoes.
Yes. We don't have any potatoes with this meal. It's just meat and cake.
Yeah. Or unless we want to talk about BJ Novak some more, because I'm still just my mind is still.
Let's crunch some numbers here. Let's see what BJ Novak's acting credits are looking like these days.
The reason why this came
Don't take my gimmick
is because I saw him on The Founder. I watched The Founder recently.
He's 46.
Sheesh. And I was just like, man, he just spawns into good movies every once in a while. Like
he's
Inglourious
just got
Bastards.
that little face of his.
He's just there, yeah.
Facts.
Like, what is he doing?
He just exists.
He's not like a movie star. He's just in a lot of
He's
good
Jewish.
movies.
Oh, he was in that one
I knew that.
Vengeance movie where he plays like a podcaster
but that was
or
years
something.
ago. Oh, he doesn't do anything now.
Good for him, I guess. I think.
Dude, he's probably got those office residuals coming in every month.
Oh, he was in The Founder.
That's why. That's why.
Oh,
yeah.
I thought he was in Roofman.
No,
Issac,
He's great in Inglourious Bastards.
go back behind the camera.
he has like 2 lines in Inglourious Bastards. Oh, he's ashamed. You
he
shamed
is-
him. He's
He
bashful
is
now. Look at his
currently
face.
filming The Devil Wears Prada 2.
Why is there a
That's
sequel to that
cool.
movie? The Devil Still Wears Prada.
The Devil Wears Prada
I-
again.
I
The
am
star is
really apprehensive about. I know this is.
We
kind
got to
of,
bring that up.
We've
got to.
We,
Sorry, but keep going.
Sorry, I'm tweaking.
The fucking Hugh Jackman, Neil Diamond bullshit.
Oh gosh. Well, actually, this makes sense because I was going to talk about an upcoming movie while
Yeah.
we're at it. I am really apprehensive about the new Wuthering Heights. I'm very apprehensive because the trailer does not seem like Wuthering Heights at all. But original soundtrack by Charlie XCX it's Charlie Baby. Follow us and
come
be
feature
on the show.
podcast, girl.
Please, we can't pay for your travel or anything. We can't pay you, but we'd love to have you on the show.
Yeah, just come hang out with come fuck with a real one.
All right. All right.
I was talking about Forrest. I don't know what you mean.
Right.
I'm antisocial.
Yeah, I mean that has been widely discussed is the people are talking about the quotation marks about around Wuthering Heights because the title comes up as Wuthering Heights with quotation marks.
Right.
And yeah, I don't know. I haven't read the book.
Jane Eyre, or no,
Friend of the
Charlotte
show,
Bronte.
Eric Trinan is a Wuthering Heights fan.
Shout out Eric.
Shout out Eric.
And they have expressed kind of how the book very much differs from what we are getting from the movie so far. But as somebody who is not that big of a reader and doesn't really care that much about faithful adaptations,
Liam doesn't know how to read.
I don't know how to read. I just know how to watch a movie. And so if I can go and I can sit and watch this movie and I think it's good, then I'm happy with that. I'm not going to look at it through the lens of like, is this accurate to the Wuthering Heights book or not? I'm going to look at it through the lens of Did Emerald Fennell do a Emerald Fennell? Fennel?
I think it's
Emerald Fennel? Fennel?
I could be tweaking.
I don't know who the guy is, to be honest.
It's a girl. Emerald.
I don't know who the
if
chick
if
is.
she did well or not. So
I just want to share my thought. I'm gonna watch it for Charlie, if nothing else. But that's what I said about Tron for 9 Inch Nails, and I didn't.
yeah.
So I could be wrong.
I care a lot more about Charlie than I do 9 Inch Nails.
Yeah, me too. But
Snails, the most famous thing they did was write a song that Johnny Cash made famous.
Yeah.
yeah. But their logo is pretty well known, I feel like.
Yeah, it's
Nin.
facts. Because it's like the most 2000s thing ever.
2000s were cool, man.
Yeah.
They're
One,
back.
nothing wrong with me. Two,
So let's talk
nothing wrong
about
with me.
Shelb.
Let's talk about Shelby.
Shelby.
I'm yawning because it's late at night.
I'm feeling
And
pretty
because
good,
you just
actually.
said Shelby Oaks. No, I'm just kidding. I'm a Shelby Oaks lover.
Well,
That
let's.
was just taking a
We can
dig.
thumbs.
I enjoyed it. I hit
Yeah,
the mic.
we're at
Do you know the average off the dome?
I was just looking at it. It's at 2.8.
Okay.
Really?
2.8 average.
Wow.
Come on,
Dog
guys.
doing?
Let's get
Thumb it up, and don't forget to say it out loud for Amanda Hodgkin. We
Shout
forgot
out
to do
Amanda
that.
Hodgkins.
Shout out Amanda
Oh.
Hodgkin.
I just did the same thing. You ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1.
Thumbs
Lower.
up.
Forrest says lower. Liam says higher. Isaac says higher.
Dude, Forrest
Then
has never liked a
2.8.
movie in
Oh,
his
by the
life.
way, if you're new to Retconnd, what we just did was we're saying whether we believe that the film deserves more stars or less stars than the average letterbox rating. The average was 2.8,
Yes.
correct? Yeah. And I said lower, and Liam said higher, and Isaac said higher.
So my favorite part of every Retconnd episode is the part where Forrest forgets how the format of the show works 9 episodes in.
Yeah.
well, we've
happens
never really
every
had
time.
a consistent format. We kind of
No.
like hit the same, like some of the same things, but at very different parts of the show every episode.
Well, we'll still synopsize. Is that what you're making fun of me for?
No, I'm just making fun of you for always being like, we're doing the thing with the hands. By
Yeah.
episode 20,
Yeah.
it's just gonna be like, did you like the movie? Yeah. All right, cool. We'll see you next time on Retconnd. Hey, I
you want
liked
to
it.
synopsize?
I don't know how.
I can do it.
Go ahead.
So Shelby Oaks is a film about a group of teenagers who go to like haunted houses and do haunted stuff, and they record it, and they mysteriously go missing, and the sister of the main girl, whose name I forget at this time,
Mia is the
Mia.
sister.
You're right. It's Mia, and what's the other girl's name?
Riley.
Riley. So Mia is Riley's older sister, and she is doing a documentary talking about like what happened and why she still cares for her sister and thinks that they're still alive and wants to go find them. And it's shot very documentary style. From there, we see a man go to the door while she's being interviewed, and they open the door and he's like, "They set me free," and he shoots himself in the head. And he dies. And pepperoni is very haram. That's crazy. Yeah, he's holding a videotape that says Shelby Oaks, and she watches it and basically watches the teens die, and she doesn't give it to the police because she's like, I need to find my sister. And the rest of the movie is now Mia going to Shelby Oaks and doing like investigations and bumping into like a dog and big scary monster demon guy. And she like goes to jail, and she's like, where are they at in the jail? Oh, she talks to Keith David.
She doesn't go to jail. She goes to an abandoned penitentiary.
Oh, yes, an abandoned jail.
We're kind of hitting the entire movie.
Oh, wait, what is the synopsis?
What?
Wait, what's a...
When I mean
No,
synopsis, I mean like give like a brief,
Oh, when I
Like-
hit like synopsis...
like a setup for this story.
Oh, my bad, brother.
I would have done something. That's fine.
If you like when you go to IMDb and you hit synopsis, it's like 12 paragraphs with everything. So I thought
No,
we were
when I
running out.
mean synopsis, I think of like a girl, Mia, is looking for her younger sister Riley, who mysteriously disappeared.
Yeah.
That was beautiful, man.
But yeah, there is this aspect of like found footage, and
It's done really well.
it is done. It's done incredibly
What are you
well.
laughing at?
I mean, where do we want to start with this? Because I liked it more than I think that's gonna look really funny on camera. I was just scratching
You're
my
just-
chest. I liked it more than I think both of you guys. Definitely more than Forrest. But
Yeah.
I do have gripes with this movie though. I don't think it is like perfect by any means, and I don't think it's even necessarily like a great movie.
Can I preface before I say anything about this movie?
Mhm.
Yeah, I give you permission to preface.
Oh, I was eating. That's good what I get for eating halal
Pepperoncini.
food right now. So my whole thing about this whole movie is, well, two things actually. One, I'm only ever going to judge a movie by how good the movie is. A lot of people seem to have this idea where, given the budget or given this guy's directorial debut, no. If I'm rating, not rating, but if I'm like reviewing a movie, it's about the movie and the movie alone. And I feel like a lot of people, maybe not you guys, but a lot of people who did enjoy this movie, they enjoyed it because this was Chris Stuckmann, not because they enjoy his style or because they just enjoyed the movie. It's because they like Chris Stuckmann. And I don't think that's a very honest way to review a movie. So that's where a lot of my not hate, but a lot of my negative feedback is coming from. Thing number two, all of my negative feedback is coming from a good-hearted place. I love Chris Stuckmann. I want him to keep directing movies.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't, just because I am negatively reviewing this doesn't mean I'm saying you shouldn't watch this. I'm just saying, like, it's not that good. It's about what you'd expect from, it's better than you'd expect from a YouTuber making a movie. But yeah, so that's all. I just want to say that I'm not a hater. I just don't enjoy this movie.
Could I get a synopsis on what Chris Stuckmann did on YouTube before making this movie?
YouTube movie reviews. And then
so he would just review movies. That's it.
I mean, you probably know more than I do about this.
Holy shit, we should direct a film.
Yeah.
But
he started reviewing movies on YouTube like 15 years ago or something. Like he's been doing it for a long time. He's like, people really enjoy him. He's just like a nice dad from Ohio.
Cool.
But he's been making like some short films and feature films. Like he's been wanting to be a filmmaker his whole life. And he just kind of started doing movie reviews. And he has a really great video where he kind of has this like confessional and like he talks about his life story and how he was a Jehovah's Witness, and like watching movies and reviewing movies was kind of like really against like his church and like a bunch of stuff like that, and how he kind of like went beyond that and like kind of found his like true identity, and like his love for movies like persisted through all of that, and how he, you know, met his wife and like started a family and whatnot. But he's always been wanting to make movies. And yeah, he eventually like got tight with Mike Flanagan, and I think they just kind of built up a repertoire of, you know, Mike, I think, was like kind of checking in on Chris, you know, on his writing and any scripts that he had. And apparently he really liked Shelby Oaks, and I think that helped him a lot with getting Mike Flanagan's producing.
No, Mike was part of the creative process for Shelby Oaks.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, Mike Flanagan was not just like, let me throw some money at this. Like he was a part of the creative process, and he was a mentor for Chris.
Mm-hmm.
Which I'm actually a Flanagan head myself.
Yeah.
What
I'm not really
synopsize
a
Mike Flanagan.
Have you ever? We've talked about Haunting of Hill House. Mike Flanagan did Haunting of Hill House.
We did talk about that. I haven't
He
seen
did
it.
Haunting of Bly Manor. He did Midnight Mass. He did. There's a third or fourth one that's like an Edgar Allan Poe inspired show, and then he has a movie which I forget what it is, but Hill House is like his creme de whatever. I don't know.
Creme de la creme.
Yeah, that's his. Yeah. Hill House is revolutionary, I think, in horror television. So good.
Yeah. I probably maybe have the most history with Chris Stuckmann. I really love Chris Stuckmann. I think he's awesome. I've been watching Chris Stuckmann movie reviews probably since like Force Awakens.
Wow.
Yeah,
Dang, 2014,
15,
15.
I think.
Whoa.
Yeah, I love Chris Stuckmann. I think he's cool, and like I watch a lot of like different like movie YouTubers. Like I check out Carson Runquist and like a bunch of
Oh,
other,
I love Carson.
a bunch of other dudes.
Shout out Carson Runquist.
Yeah,
Review my letterbox.
but no, I love Chris, and like I don't know. I watched like a few reviews after the movie came out, and I saw some people referring to it as like a controversy with him
Huh?
when he decided to like be more positive. And then they're like, yeah, I see why he wanted to be more positive because he just made a shit ass movie. I'm like, okay, whatever. Like,
He
you
did
can-
only start being positive once he started making a movie, though.
I don't know. I don't think that's true.
Really? Okay.
I don't think that's true because I think he started being positive about his reviews like a while ago. This wasn't like a recent.
He started
thing.
making this a long time ago. It released last year at a film
Well,
festival.
yeah. No, it released this. It
No, it was
premiered
2024.
this year.
It was
It was
2024.
24. It premiered 2024, and I don't remember what was it. TIFF? No, it wasn't TIFF.
No, it wasn't TIFF. It was Fright something.
Because it was sitting at a 3.4 when the movie came out on Letterboxd, and it has gone down drastically since.
Well, that doesn't
Lame.
necessarily mean when it was released, but it was.
No, but I'm saying like the fact that it's gone down so much does indicate like
After its wide release.
yeah,
beyond.
but yeah, it's listed also on here as 2024.
Silly.
I know more about movies than Liam does.
Maybe.
Oh,
No, it's not true.
Guy.
Not true. He's a cutie.
But yeah, I don't know. I'm talking like well over a year ago. I don't think he was like, "Oh, this is hard. I'm going to start being positive about movies." I mean, he's been reviewing movies for a long time. And granted, he was never really that like critical or negative about stuff.
Sure, yeah.
But he did do like ratings at the end. He's like, I gave this a B- or a D+ or whatever, and he would like do that. And I think, I mean, I'd have to go back and check when he started doing it. It feels like a few years ago, maybe he started like, I'm not gonna like rate movies anymore. If I don't like a movie, I'm not gonna talk about it. Like, it honestly, even if it was like he started making a movie and that opened up his mind to being like, oh shit, I always knew making movies were hard, but like this is actually really hard. Like it's a difficult thing to do, which it is to like
Right.
make a movie. Even like the big budget movies that are just shot out, like there's a lot of, I mean, it's a business. It's people like it's their livelihood is working and making these movies, and it's like it's hard. There's a lot that goes into it. And I don't know. Somebody labeled it as like a controversy. They're like, I didn't really like it when
That's
he
dumb.
did that, and I was like,
That's dumb.
who cares? Like, one of my main things that I love about him is he's just so positive. Like when I go
Yeah.
watch it, like he just has like great things to say about movies, and just like is always praising what he's watching.
It's not quite
But-
my vibe for movie reviews. Actually, do
Yeah.
you know who Moist Critical is?
Yeah, I know Moist Critical.
He reviewed Shelby Oaks, and I was actually shocked because in his review he said like everything that I was feeling about it, but
Mhm.
his thing was like, that's a great vibe. Not really high quality movie review though, to only talk about the things you liked about it.
Well, yeah.
You know,
I mean,
Oh, he's just like super
he's a cutie. He's a cutie patootie. We love
stuck.
him.
I mean, he has 2 million viewers, but it's just like little 5-minute videos.
yeah. I mean, he's quick about it. I think his videos used to be longer, and I think since he's pivoted to like, you just kind of, I don't know.
Well, I'm shocked.
I mean,
if it's
there's a
that
lot of
quick.
movie reviewers. If you want to watch somebody that's like nice and positive and only has like good things to say about stuff, watch Chris Stuckmann.
Yeah.
If you want something more critical, then watch Moist Critical.
Watch Moist Critical.
You know, and I do think that there is merit to, you know, people have been talking about like there aren't that many like critics anymore that like really come out and say they hate something. I completely disagree. I think there's probably more critics out there than ever, and it's because
it's easy to be a
it's
critic.
easy.
Ratatouille addressed that perfectly.
Yeah.
It's easy to be a critic. Man,
Yeah.
Ratatouille's so good.
Anyone can cook.
But yeah. I mean, let's get into the movie.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Let's talk about the movie. What is something? Somebody else start talking.
I like the dog.
Yeah.
I hated.
I know you
thought
hated
that
the
was
dog.
so
I liked
dumb.
the dog.
There were hellhounds in this movie, and they were not scary. They were CG'd out the wazoo.
They didn't really look that bad.
I thought they looked pretty bad.
Really? There were like a couple shots where I was like, it looks a little wonky, but I was like really looking. I was like, huh. And after a brief Liam analysis, I thought they looked pretty great.
I thought it looked really bad, and I also just don't think they added anything to the plot. Movie
Mhm.
could have had no dogs, and I think it would have been better.
Yeah.
Just they were just kind of there. Or dude, if they modeled the dogs, I was telling this to Isaac on the drive home. If they modeled the dogs after the Call of Duty Zombies dogs,
Mm-hmm.
that would have been way scarier.
Yeah.
And
These
better.
were just like coyotes.
Yeah, they're just
like
there.
they're pretty like regular looking dogs.
Yeah, there were some dogs. Cringe.
Isaac?
I thought the dogs were really cool to the plot, to be honest. Because it kind of doesn't make sense for the big scary demon night monster guy to be what they see the whole time leading her along. We're spoiling this, right?
Yeah.
You spoiled the whole thing as soon as I gave the synopsis.
That's what you come to this podcast for.
Spoilers.
But yeah, spoiler.
Yeah, spoiler warning.
It's already been out a week and a half.
Yeah, but like there's so many points in the plot where the dog is like a sense of like leading her to where she needs to go, which is kind of lazy, to be honest. Again, I like this movie. I didn't love it. But if you're doing that with the big demon guy, it's really like I don't know what human in their right mind would follow him to a like abandoned house. I think it makes more sense if it's like a dog with blue eyes. It's kind of just like, which is what he does to her, and she's like, "All right, fine, I'll go to the." Especially with how the movie ends, is it's just like she knew it the whole time. They said it in the beginning, and we just didn't realize that's what she was talking about. But like they wanted her, not the sister. And so, yeah, it just that made more sense to me, and I think it moved the plot along, even if it is a bit of a lazy way to get her to go places. But yeah, I like the little dogs.
That's valid.
Yeah, I didn't think they looked great. I agree with you on that, but it was fun for me. I'd be like, "Oh, little doggy."
Can we start closer to the beginning for a second?
Yeah. Sorry, that was just what I wanted to talk about.
No,
from the
yeah,
start, 'cause
I mean,
was
Liam
going
did
to
kind of put you on the spot.
Yeah.
Okay, so as Isaac mentioned, like the whole first act of this movie was a documentary style. Like there was a moment where Isaac actually looked over at me, and or he leaned over and he goes, "Is this an actual documentary?" I'm like, "No, dude, we're watching a horror
nothing
movie
about
right
the
now."
movie going in.
He thought we went to the movie theater to watch a documentary, which credit to Stuckmann for that,
Yeah.
right? Because like if you can make the audience think they're watching a documentary, like you're doing something right if that's what you're going for. And I thought that was awesome. I was on the edge of my seat. I was scared. I was like so into all of these characters. And then heavy spoiler here, when it switched up, the dude who shot himself said they set me free, and then like felt like the aspect ratio changed, the color grading changed, it got so gray, started feeling very Flanagan. And then the opening credits, 30 minutes into the movie, and it's a slow-mo of this dude blowing his brains out, and like the camera's like flying around, very, very, very Flanagan. And I was like, in that moment, I remember thinking in my head, I cannot wait to tell my friends, guys, let's watch Shelby Oaks and watch their jaws drop when this happened. I was so stoked. And then nothing good happened for the rest of the movie. And I'm not even exaggerating. I'm not using hyperbole. Nothing interesting happened the rest of the movie, in my opinion.
I half agree with you, to be honest.
Don't let this be like him, where we make.
No, you're not going to change my opinion because it wasn't like which is funny. I gave this the same rating as I did him at first. But like Forrest said, the first 30 minutes are electric, and I would argue it goes even further. When she gets the tape from the dead guy and she watches the tape, that is genuinely terrifying.
Yeah. That stuff was great.
Yeah, it's so great. And then as soon as she decides she's going to leave the house, the movie does get boring.
Yes. And I agree. I actually think we're going to agree on like most things.
Okay. I think it does pick up back up again at the end, and then it gets super rushed. But yes.
Yeah, I wasn't like completely disinterested in the second half, but the first half of the movie And in my head, the halfway point was when she gets in the car to go.
Sure.
That could have been even maybe a little bit. No, that's probably
It's
about
not that
halfway.
long of a movie, yeah.
No, yeah, it was only
It was
like
really
an hour.
like that's like the beginning of the actual movie part of the movie.
Yeah.
So yeah.
But yeah, the whole
It's 91 minutes.
yeah. The whole documentary style thing with the found footage
So good.
was really good.
Better
And
than Blair
to
Witch,
me,
for
it was,
sure.
yeah, I'm not really a Blair Witch head, so
Neither
I
am I,
100%
neither am I.
agree. There was huge Lake Mungo vibes. If you guys have ever seen Lake Mungo, if you haven't, it's great. Very, very slow and kind of yawning a little bit movie, but like super interesting. It's this exact vibe, like news footage, found footage stuff. It's a fake story that feels incredibly real, and you're like, "Is this real? Are they?" And it's terrifying, but
That's
there's
awesome.
no jump scares or nothing. It's just like you're watching it, and it's about like this missing girl kind of thing. It's really good. It's called Lake Mungo, and I've seen other people point it out, but that's immediately what I thought of when I was watching it. And I don't know, it was just this type of found footage I think was refreshing because I don't think found footage is generally done well at all. Not at all, but not a big fan. We've discussed,
Creep.
not a big fan of the Paranormal Activity movies. Creep is great.
Great example of found footage.
Great example of found footage. Cloverfield. We were talking about Cloverfield a little bit last episode.
Yeah.
That's a good example of found footage.
Wait, you like Cloverfield?
Oh yeah, I like Cloverfield.
I don't like Cloverfield. I like Cloverfield Lane.
Yeah, I
way
gotta
more
watch
than
Cloverfield Lane. I'm getting live updates from Maria.
Oh yeah? Did she get home safe?
Yeah. She said
Awesome.
I had so much fun.
Aw.
But yeah, I just think generally the found footage genre isn't that good. And there are outliers to that. So when I was watching this, one, it has been a little while, at least to me, since we've gotten like a found footage movie. And so when I was watching this, I was like, damn, he's actually kind of really nailing this.
Yeah,
like he's doing a good
100%.
job. And like well into the movie, we're still doing the found footage thing.
Yeah.
So
I thought it was gonna be
like,
the whole movie.
I did too. And I was kind of getting excited. And then like, the whole title card happens. Like it is electric. I was like genuinely like, holy shit. Like
Dude, I grabbed my seat. I was like,
Stuckman's got it,
yeah.
man.
It was a 5 stars. That paper.
Yeah, I like also was like, man, I might have to give this 5.
Yeah.
And I don't like always like to be thinking of my rating as I'm watching the movie, but like I was just like, holy, like I have to give this 5 stars. But yeah, then even into like her getting the tape and like I understood her whole thing with like wanting to withhold it from the police too. One thing that doesn't really make that much sense, maybe you guys can chime in on it, but like her sister has been missing. She says it was from what, like 2002, the guy was in prison, right?
Yeah.
The guy that killed himself.
2007
until
he gets
2007. And in 2007 is when she was 18, and that's when she went missing. And so now we're 12 years later. So now it's 2019 in the movie.
2007 is when she saw the demon in her window, not when her sister was kidnapped.
That's right. That's right.
But there was a line where they say when like she was 18 years old in the video when she went missing.
Yes. And that's in 2019.
Oh, that was in 2019?
Yeah, in 2007 is when the crack goes up on her window.
Okay.
And she sees, when she's like, I knew what he was looking for that.
Okay. Because I like, as I
Scary
was
ass.
watching it, I was taking it as she has been missing for a long time.
No.
Like-
She was missing for like a couple weeks.
Okay. Yeah, this is making a little more sense then. Because that was one thing I was like, has she been, like, she's been missing this whole time and she's like just now, like, starting to try and find her?
No, it was very fresh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I don't know. Even then, like, when she gets the tape, I think it made sense to me for her character to be like, this guy just blew his brains out in front of us. Shout out Begonia. Begonia mentioned.
Well, no, dude, it was longer than 2 weeks. She had a child.
Yeah, but I think that doesn't matter. It wasn't 9 months because the point was that it's like a demon baby and it didn't matter that it's not like a normal pregnancy.
Maybe.
I
don't know.
will
We
I
could
will
be
do
off
a
base.
numbers check,
Thank
but
you,
I
numbers.
believe it is 2 weeks.
Yeah. Look into that. numbers. Live numbers.
Live numbers. Update.
But yeah, I don't know. It made sense why she would hold on to that to want to be like, I don't know, like I got the tape from the guy and like I kind of want to see what's on it instead of just because that guy showed up to her door and killed himself and like had his Shelby Oaks tape. And if I'm looking for my sister that I like just so passionately love, I'm like, I kind of want to hold on to this tape before I give it to the cops and see what's going on. And I loved all the little like old school VHS
Dude.
that she was like watching it on. That was awesome. And then yeah, like during that, I was like, this is great. Her husband, little bit of a dweebo. Like the performance from the husband, not the best.
Performance, but also the character sucked too. So
Yeah.
it's kind of a good performance in that regard.
Yeah.
Because
And-
he sucked as a character.
Obviously, Keith David nails it. Keith David's just awesome for the brief time that he's in the movie. But then from then on out, we get a little bit more of Mia's character. We understand more of the stakes. We get the great found footage stuff with the rest of the teens dying, which we didn't know. Like we just thought that Riley would like that they were all missing, and then we get the footage of them being dead. Like really, really great. Like I almost jumped out of my seat too, and jump scares don't normally get me, but that's when I also was like, man, and he's really nailing the suspense when she turns the corner from that camera and there's like something pops out and then the dude gets like his face ripped off.
Yeah. That was kind of tropey though at the same time though, because the found footage was like, rah! It was like, that was a good jump scare.
Yeah,
but then it fell down and then he's lying there. And they're like, come on, bro. Every found footage movie.
I don't know.
You got an update
I
for
still
us?
dug it.
Yes, I do. So apparently it has been 12 years.
Bad writing. Okay, move on.
See, okay, because
That makes no sense.
yeah, okay, all right.
Are you going to
See,
change your rating now?
No, because I probably am going to change my rating. Not that drastically,
Okay.
but yeah, because I thought they said something like in 2002, I think that's when she saw the window crack. And then she didn't see the
Oh.
demon anymore in 2007. No, from 2002 to 2000. There's like a weird time period.
We need to
And
give
it's
some
while he's in
context
prison.
here
Yeah.
about everything because we're just talking
Yeah.
about
Yeah,
like
give some context to
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
to the
So
Keith David, right?
no.
no.
I
Give
thought
some
Keith David
context.
said that.
So,
No.
I'm saying so about the timeline about everything that happened. So Mia and her sister, Mia's the one who was the
She's the
ghost
older
hunter,
sister.
right? Oh, she's the older sister.
Yeah,
She's the
and
main character.
Riley goes missing.
Riley, that's right. So Riley has this account of like she in her room she had these night terrors where she'd look out her window and she would see this demon.
Really great shots of that, by the way.
Yes.
Yeah, really, that was very Flanagan. I
Mhm.
honestly don't want to give Stuckmann any credit for that. I hope I'm wrong, but very, very, very reminiscent of Hill House. Anyway, yeah, she'll have these night terrors. She'll see this incubus looking in her window. She's on the second floor, by the way, so nowhere to look or nowhere to stand. And when she looked out the window cracked. And that was like the big. I'm being sarcastic here. I actually thought that was a really good
Yeah, it was
thing.
cool.
I don't know why I'm being
It was
sarcastic
cool.
because I thought it was dope.
I want to add one more point.
But there's relevance there.
In the trailers for the movie, the tagline is Riley Brennan has been missing for 12 years.
Oh.
So that double confirms it.
Okay.
But I just thought that was really funny that was the marketing of the movie. And I couldn't
And we
find
missed
that
it.
until I actually just searched how long was he gone.
Oh, is that it? You didn't want to go?
Well, that's the context because you guys are talking about the cracked window as if
Oh, yeah,
people
yeah,
know
right.
what it is. And
But
yeah,
the context for that though is that the guy that shoots himself in the head, in really kind of the beginning of the movie before the title card happens, he was like a host or something for the demon, or is in the demon in some way,
he was being influenced in one
Yeah.
way or another.
and he's the son of this old lady that we meet later on. But like there's this period of time where he is incarcerated, and I don't think Riley has the night visions, right? But then she gets it again when he leaves the prison, and that's what I think sends her out to Shelby Oaks, right?
Oh, right.
And then
okay.
she starts seeing some weird stuff. And one thing that I really dug about the found footage stuff too was that like it is really like 2000s corny like
Yeah,
Ghost
dude.
Adventures type stuff, and it worked really well for me because I was like, because it's kind of this idea of yes, this is really corny. Obviously, they're faking it. But when I'm watching it as a kid, I'm like, there's no way this is real. But it's like, what if it was real?
Dude,
What
yeah.
if there really was this older sister, Mia, that was like looking for her younger sister and watching these tapes? Like, but then when you're at home watching it, you're like, dude, what a great performance.
Yeah.
But like,
Right.
it genuinely is real. And I thought that was fun. But yeah, when she grabs the keys to go look for her finally, there's no more found footage stuff. And it kind of just turns into like a,
Turns into, is there something behind me? The movie.
Yeah.
This might be the
dude.
movie that has the most characters that slowly
The
turn around.
slow turn
to see
around,
what's
bro.
going on.
I have that in my notes. It is trope after trope.
Constantly.
Can I tell you my theory?
Yeah.
Not about the plot, just about the movie,
Mhm.
how it was created. I really hope I'm wrong because I really want Stuckmann to be a successful director in the future and writer. I think that he had this idea of found footage that turns into a real movie, and I think that's a great idea.
Yeah.
I think that Flanagan basically did everything for all the found footage stuff. I hope I'm wrong. Chris Stuckmann, if you watch this, I love you, dude. Please don't be upset about my criticism. He's not watching this. And then I think the second act where we get like a mix of the found footage and then we get the really cool, like while she's watching it, he's behind her
Mhm.
and we kind of feel it, but we don't really see it. But
Yeah.
then you notice like, oh shit, he's been behind her this whole time. That's very Flanagan.
Mhm.
I keep saying that and I sound like such a loser
Very
saying
Flanagan.
There's a
But-
lot of influence from, I think, like a lot of horror
Yeah,
movies.
that. And then I think Stuckmann took the reins on the third act and it sucked.
yeah.
Dude,
I don't know
you need
that-
to watch
yeah.
Hill House. Like it's all
I
of the
won't.
good parts of this movie is Hill House.
Yeah. I might. We'll
That
see.
sells me.
I've been told about it before and I haven't watched it yet.
Except for the found footage stuff. Like that's not Hill House at all.
No.
So
So I'm not interested.
okay,
Phooey.
that's fine.
Yeah, I think it just seems like there was a lot of bases that Stuckmann wanted to cover, and he was kind of nailing it in the beginning. And I think in the end, he had this idea of like switching it up and turning it into like a bit of like a Hereditary thing and a bit of a Midsommar thing too.
Midsummer.
And there was just like a lot of different avenues he started going down that were far less interesting than what I think it could have been. There was a lot of
100%.
elements to this story that I would have really liked to have been better or different. Because I'm a little over the whole demon baby thing. And it's like
Can we stop with the demon babies?
Rosemary's Baby came out in 1968. Like, if you're gonna do the demon baby thing, it's gotta be really fucking interesting. And yeah, there was a lot of cliches and stuff. Like the whole. First of all, all the places that Mia needs to go to are like within a mile from each other.
Right.
Like they're all in like a circle.
And they're all
the
28
big-
miles outside of where she lives, and it took her 12 years to go to where she knew her sister was.
Yeah. Yeah, like it's not that far. One thing, this is a small detail, but one thing, and this is something that Chris pointed out too, is that her phone does work. He's like, that was like a trope that I didn't want to go for, is that like in every horror movie, it's like they're trying to like send a text to somebody.
Yeah.
But she pulls out her phone and does send a text like, police, something, blah, 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 send help if, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, that
and
was
then hit
cool.
send, and I was like, oh, cool.
I appreciate
Kind of a small
that.
thing, but I guess I appreciate that.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah, everything is really close in proximity to another. I did kind of start liking it a bit more when the old lady came up. I don't know how you guys felt about the old
enjoyed
lady.
that.
I thought she was great. She was like the perfect amount of like comic relief, but also being a little like unnerving. But then with the whole reveal of like opening up the book and seeing like the wedding photos or whatever, the little ceremony photos with her sister, and she's like, I thought you'd find that or whatever. I was like, ugh.
Dude, I don't
Alright.
know. I kind of got with that, to be honest.
Really?
Well, because the old lady, I was like, oh, fuck, here we go. Of course she's going to walk right up to this lady. Classic, like, stupid horror movie. And then she was very kind. I'm like, oh, never mind. She's chill.
Yeah.
And then it was like,
On a
oh, wait, no, she's
cracker?
not chill.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
so
thought
that
it
actually
w-
got me. Like,
I thought it was super predictable. That's one of my and that's not a complaint necessarily because
Mhm.
predictable doesn't always mean bad.
yeah.
But I thought it was super predictable from the start. As soon as that guy said, "I'm free," and he shot himself, I went, "Oh, so Riley is the new subject."
Mhm.
And so that's why it got me like, whoa, reverse of like, which again, I figured out shortly after that it was going to be the older sister instead because she says that thing, I knew what he was looking for that night.
Mhm.
Where the husband's like, yeah, it's cool, but I'm gonna leave. That's okay. Which valid.
Yeah.
But I don't know, finding out that the movie takes place 12 years after the abduction, but also first I'm prefacing, guys, I found out I was reviewing this movie about 30 minutes before we started recording. And I kind of forgot about a lot of the movie. I'm being reminded. That's why I brought up the dog.
I'm so
first.
bad at taking notes.
I stopped
I
taking
never
notes
do.
because I didn't want to be clustered like
There you
the
go.
other two
That's
episodes.
not too many. I don't have all that much left to discuss. There's a lot of really great elements, even in the second half, which I think really is clearly the worst part of the movie,
Yeah.
where it loses a lot of its sauce. Even in that, there are some great stuff that I enjoyed, but I think he's just trying to stuff it with a lot of things that he really loves from other movies, and I think he got lost in his own sauce.
So, like,
That's super valid.
I do appreciate that take, but it also felt like to me he was choosing the worst parts of every movie he was taking inspiration from. There's
Mhm.
nothing wrong with taking inspiration from movies,
Yeah.
but it felt like he was taking the worst parts from everything.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
even like I did love the Blair Witch part,
Mhm.
but like there was a part where they literally I don't know if you've ever seen me do my Blair Witch impression where I'm making fun of the movie. I always say, this is the whole movie. I'm so scared right now. I'm so scared right now. And
Yeah.
then there was a part in the beginning where they go, I'm so scared right now. They literally said it word for word. I'm like,
Yeah,
no
she does.
Yeah.
way.
I'm so scared right
no
now.
way. Like, that is and that is just an example. I mean, every horror movie trope that exists was in this movie.
Mhm.
And I started writing them down once I noticed them. Would you
Yeah.
like to hear my list?
Yes.
Oh, I would
yes.
love it. I would love it.
I'll hop in if I think of any other ones.
Okay, and so I started writing it when she first started speaking to the detective, or no, prison warden.
Mhm.
So whoever it was.
Keith David.
Yes. Yeah. No. Yes.
It was Keith David.
Yes. She walks in, and she goes, "Can you tell me about this guy?" And he's like, "Whew." Pulls out a flask, starts pouring the whiskey and the coffee. I'm like, come on.
No, awesome.
What
I
are we
love that part.
doing?
That guy was
There
a
are
bad
some like
guy.
little tropes like that where
Yeah,
I'm
the
just like,
little
hell
ones.
yeah.
Oh, you like that? No,
yeah,
I just
no, I like that.
It was the little ones that like built up for me. It was like carbon monoxide poisoning.
Yeah.
You know, it's like a little bit of carbon monoxide ain't gonna hurt you, but when you get a lot more over time, it accumulates.
I know this is on your list, so I'm going to say it first because the one that bothered me the most after the what's behind me thing was the go to the laptop and go, a cult in Shelby Oaks, Ohio.
That's my second.
And it just pulls up everything immediately.
Literally, the second thing is whiskey and coffee, and then number 2 is 2 Google searches get you to find quote incubus markings.
Yeah.
Really, bro? Come
Yeah.
on. Main
shit was
character making dumb
hilarious.
choices, classic. Flashlight dying,
Oh, yeah.
running away music, dude. When she was running away, it was do 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 do.
I remember there was some fun score stuff. It was kind of a typical horror movie, but I like it. It fit the vibe really well.
It felt like
A little too bland.
Jumanji.
Yeah.
I felt like I entered Jumanji.
I
when
was
she
kind of
running
fine
away.
with the flashlight dying part because it was kind of like something really sinister was happening in the cell and like the battery life just drained out. And then she went in her car and just got another flashlight.
Yeah, I did
know, which
appreciate.
Which I liked that she like came prepared.
Right,
Yeah.
right, right. And then the last one, of course, is slowly turning around. Like literally the whole.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like- Sorry, audio only
No,
listeners. That was probably really
there's
weird.
a lot like that. There's a lot of very slow camera movements to like reveal something, and it does get a bit monotonous
Yeah.
towards the end.
Yeah.
Pertinent.
Pert. But yeah, I don't know. There's elements of a lot of different movies, and I think it's like clearly Chris Stuckmann loves horror movies, and I think he really loves this type of storytelling and this like genre and this kind of subgenre of found footage stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's him and one other person are listed as the screenwriters.
It wasn't
A lot
Flanagan,
of people.
though.
No, it wasn't Flanagan. A lot of people have pointed out that they want Chris Stuckmann to make another movie.
Yeah,
I think it's
yeah.
great that he got to do this, but maybe like direct something that somebody else wrote, or give
interesting.
him more time to write or something. I don't know, because
Bro, he's a YouTuber. He had all the time in the world to write.
you don't know what his life is like.
You're right. He's got a family.
He's got a family.
Well, I will say I looked up, I punched some numbers, and
Thanks, numbers.
the budget was
Classic
somewhere
numbers.
between about 1.2 mil, and domestically it made about 3.5. So
Good. Wow. Good for
he,
him.
He likely will get another opportunity based off of that.
Yeah,
Even though
he will.
it's not a lot,
Mhm.
that is a very impressive
If you
for a
3x
first
your
time
money,
filmmaker.
yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, from YouTube, which obviously he's going to pay the actors and stuff, but none of them, I guarantee you, none of them are making
that much.
more than 100,000.
They better not be after watching that
Keith David,
performance.
And
maybe.
one thing I liked too is that Chris was incredibly transparent in a lot of his videos. Like at the end of the reviews, he'd give a little spiel about where he's at with Shelby Oaks. And he had this whole Kickstarter campaign
24 hours.
Yeah, that like broke records or something of people like offering money. And I think that's pretty great. And it gave him an opportunity to make this movie. And he's like, I know, like, no matter how small like your guys' donation was, I just want you to know, like, we were able to shoot a little bit longer. I was able to
Aw.
pay like the VFX artists like a better wage.
Mhm.
I was able to have like better food catered, and just like he was like very like
love
open and
Chris.
honest about that
Aw.
stuff. But I will agree that the script is where it is really pulling itself down. And I think he has a great eye for horror movies, and he understands the vibe and the atmosphere and the suspense very well. I think this movie looked really great too.
I agree.
There were some like grayness to it, but I thought for the most part it
Very
looked
Flanagan.
really good. Thought there was a lot of really great camera movement. Like the camera was moving a lot of times.
Flanagan.
Thought the lighting was awesome. I don't know. I just loved the way this looked, and I loved the vibe. But yeah, maybe in the future he gets a script from somebody else that's like a really fucking good script, and we get Chris to just like really bust out his directing chops and flesh out something like that.
Sure.
You know?
I said this in my review that what I want, because also me being the resident hater here, is like I really, really desire that he continues to work with Flanagan a
Mhm.
lot, and then develop his own kind of suspense, unease style, because a lot of the stuff that happened with the suspense, I feel like a broken record, just so inspired by Flanagan. And I think he can have the juice. He
Mhm.
might, dude, in 3 years, Stuckmann might have the juice.
Yeah.
But I think he needs to work with Flanagan and develop his own suspense, because that's clearly what he wants to have.
Mhm.
But it's too derivative. If he can develop his own, have a twist, I think Stuckmann might be juicy.
Yeah.
So I'm with that. I love that guy.
I think people maybe like we've gotten really lucky in the past like 5 to 10 years where a lot of first time directors have like kind of just dropped heaters. And like a lot of people are like that, where they drop like a really great first movie. I mean, like Hereditary. It was Ari Aster's first feature, and I mean, he did a lot of really great shorts before that. But for Hereditary to be your first feature length horror, your first feature length movie, really through A24, and it is now like pretty widely regarded as like one of the best horror movies ever. Like, that's pretty awesome. So I think, like, just to put out some positivity there, because we're covering some Chris Stuckmann. Let's get optimistic.
Oh, let's
here.
do it.
This is not the greatest directorial debut. No
You
one
just
was
said the
expecting
negative
that.
thing right off rip in your positivity
But
section. Oh, sorry.
let's not let that taint the movie at all.
Taint.
But dude, people can continue to grow as directors, and like, just because your first movie isn't like awesome doesn't mean like, yo, fuck Chris Stuckmann, he shouldn't make another movie. No, let's keep, like, people supported this. He worked his ass off. He, like, everyone, like, let's see what else he can do. And just because the first one wasn't like amazing doesn't mean the second one can't be like an out of the park great movie. Probably
I
a lot
totally
of
agree.
situations like that.
I agree.
You have anything else you want to bring up?
Yeah,
Let's see
even
if there's
quiet
anything
numbers.
in my review.
Yeah, I mean, I liked it. Like, I don't think it was great by any means, and I don't even think it's necessarily good. But I had fun, and this movie wasn't really like, it didn't stick out to me as one that I was gonna rate like super harshly to begin with. And yeah, it's just that opening was really great, and I think the ending too is just, I liked what they did with the ending. It was just so rushed, and that really stunk because I think that could have brought me back in to appreciate it a little bit more. But essentially, with the ending of just, turns out sister had a baby, and also they did one throwaway line at the beginning where it's like, oh, we've always wanted kids, but we've been worried because Riley's been abducted. And then she has a kid, and the sister who has the kid is like, I need to kill the kid. It's a demon baby.
I liked that part. I was
Yeah,
like,
I loved
yo,
that, but
kill
it
the
just was
baby.
so rushed.
You know, one thing that I brought this up to Maria after we saw it. I really wanted the baby to look fucking weird and devilish.
Ooh, I
Like-
think uncanny would have been better.
Yeah. Like,
Devilish is not uncanny.
yeah. Maybe not, but like, I don't know, for it to just be born and be like a really fucking cute baby, I was like, dude,
oh,
if
it's a little demon.
Yeah, it would have been even crazier if she was like, no, I want to keep it. I want to keep it. I want a child so bad. I
It's
don't even
ugly
care.
as hell.
And
It has a
I'm just
mustache.
like, bro,
It
why
has
would
a
you do that?
mustache.
He's got the little devil tail and like a little pitchfork.
Yeah.
But I don't know, like, I mean, Rosemary's
red.
Baby doesn't even show the baby, I'm pretty sure, but you do get like a little visual of like a hand or like a foot or something.
Mm-hmm.
It looks weird. And I don't know, I don't know if you guys have ever seen the movie Immaculate with Sydney Sweeney.
Dude, I've been meaning to.
It's really fucking good. It's speaking of an immaculate.
Speaking of some good genes.
God. All right. That movie's great. Not like super good, but like there's a lot of fun stuff going on. And spoiler alert, there is a little demon baby towards the end of that, and it's out of focus when you see it, but like you can just tell it's like a little off. And like I like that, dude. If you're gonna do a demon baby, like I think it would have been really fun if it was like, because we get the great visuals of like I forget what the demon's name is, like Talaros or whatever it is. He looks cool. Like, if this is the demon that's like doing, like, what if the baby just looked fucking weird as shit? It'd be
Yeah.
awesome. But, you know,
Missed
maybe that
opportunity.
wasn't in the VFX budget.
Yeah.
Had to work on those hellhounds.
I got a Chris Stuckmann positivity moment as
All right.
well. If we're gonna, if that's what we're going for.
You want to do that and then review?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
your stars?
Yeah, sure. I thought the makeup was really good
Mm-hmm.
for every time there was makeup.
Yeah.
Incubus looked great. Riley dehydrated and
Yeah.
she looked great.
Mm-hmm.
So good job, Chris Stuckmann, and whoever you hired to do makeup.
Good job. What's your star rating, sir?
I gave it 2.5, 53 out of 100.
Okay.
I could honestly probably bring it down to 2 though.
No, that's fine.
Leave it at 53.
Leaving the theater, I gave it 3.5. I'd probably bump it down to a 3.
Mm-hmm.
Just perfectly in the middle for me.
Yeah.
And yeah, I don't have anything else really to add. Oh, last thing I think, Another thing that really sucked for me is there's a scene where she sees like all of the different gods of this like incubus cult thing, and they only show 2 of them,
Mm-hmm.
and every other one was so much cooler. But like the one like besides the dog was one of them, but the big knight looking guy was so cool that I'm like, man, it's just silhouettes for the like you only see him at the very end, his actual body,
Yeah.
and it's in the window.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, I really wish they could have just done more silhouette cool stuff with the others, because some of them were genuinely horrifying and they were all like hand drawn.
Yeah.
And so I thought that was a missed opportunity, but I'd give it 3 stars. Stuckmann, dude, hell of a job just getting out there and trying something new, man. Good luck to you in your career. And I hope that things get better from here because you have a lot of potential, man.
Agreed.
Hey,
We love you, Chris.
we love you, Chris.
I don't know who the fuck you are, but
You love him just from hearing us
but yeah,
talking
hell
about
yeah.
him.
I love you, Chris.
Yeah.
I think I'm taking your route. I walked out at a 4 because I think I was riding that Stuckmanized
4.
wave.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I did state in my review, a lot of this stuff that we have discussed, like on the second half, like didn't bother me that much as I was watching. I was definitely like rolling my eyes a bit, but like, I don't know, nothing like really super bothered me. And I was just like, man, I just love Chris. I'm just so happy for him. I'll give this 4. I think I'd knock it down a half star to like 3.5. I could go 3 as well. It definitely gets a heart because I got Stuckmanized.
Yeah.
But I think in the like the 3.5 range
Yeah.
is I'll go 3.5 just because I love him so much.
Yeah.
But yeah, same deal. I hope he continues to make movies. I hope we get another Chris Stuckmann feature that he gets to, start working on.
Oh, I gave it a
But-
heart. I
Oh,
gave it
yeah.
2.5 and a heart. I forgot about that. Yeah.
Oh, I gave it a heart too.
Shall we move on?
Yeah. Can I very quickly like do a quick little rundown of my Halloween bender? Because I kind of want to briefly, the 3 of us, talk about what it means to like really enjoy a bad movie, if that makes sense.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
Because like I think you can give 2.5 stars to a movie that you like. Like, you know what I mean? Like every year for Halloween, I watch a horror movie every day for just I love Halloween. It's the best holiday. And this year I did something different with my list on Letterboxd, where I did a list of watch order, what I watched each day, and then a list of ranking them from an enjoyment standpoint. And of course, now Letterboxd doesn't want to load down here when it was working the whole time we were watching the episode. There we go. I want to talk about like the top 5 and the bottom 5 super briefly of just like, actually fun fact for you guys. Begonia took my number 1
Of-
in the
horror.
ranking
for horror?
Yeah.
For
Mhm.
October?
for
Horror?
October.
Okay.
That moved to my front.
That's impressive because I know you've been watching them movies.
yeah, I've been grinding these out. But like on an enjoyment standpoint, for example, I've watched 31 movies already, and it's currently now it's the 31st. So I'm gonna watch Halloween 1978 today. That's probably gonna be the end of the ranking.
Classic.
But like number 8 for me is Nightmare on Elm Street Part 2, and I rated it a 1.5 stars. But damn, I had so much fun watching that.
Yeah, man.
movie.
1.5 and a heart.
Like I fucking adored that movie.
Yeah.
It's so fun. And it's god awful.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, Scooby-Doo Monsters Unleashed is at my 4. Like
Yeah.
that movie's hilarious. But also just like shouting out random movies for you Halloween heads out there. Like my ranking this year is really weird. I've got Begonia at 1, go see it. And afterwards, go watch the last episode of Retconnd with Maria and Noel. Great episode. Great movie. Nightmare on Elm Street 3. You ever seen that one? Dream Warriors.
I've only seen the first one.
Oh my gosh. Dude, it's phenomenal. And Lawrence Fishburne's on the cover, but he's like such a side character.
Larry. I love Larry.
Larry. That's a Practical Jokers reference. Movie is
yeah.
gas. I gave that 5 bags. Batman versus Dracula, 5 bags. So good. It's one of the best animated movies ever. And then I got to give love to Ginger Snaps. That's one of my favorite horror movies ever. I've been trying to get you guys to watch it for so long, but Ginger Snaps is a movie about 2 girls who experience their period for the first time, and werewolves are involved in a way I won't tell you.
That's awesome.
on my
And we got to
list.
watch it. It's phenomenal.
Really cool.
And then the worst movie I watched this season was, I believe it's Halloween 2, the Rob Zombie one.
Yeah.
And Halloween 1 Rob Zombie. Yeah, Halloween 2 Rob Zombie is 31
Terrible.
of 31. It's god awful.
It's a terrible movie.
Yeah, it's actually one of the worst things I've ever seen.
Yeah.
And which is funny because that one is like I gave that half a star.
Mhm.
And that one is at 31st. In 27th is The Lighthouse, which I gave 4 stars. Cause like that's the other side of the spectrum for me is that like The Lighthouse is objectively a good film.
It's a perfect film.
I didn't enjoy watching it, but objectively I watched it and said, this is really good. It's just not the really good that I like.
Mm-hmm.
And so like I didn't enjoy it as much on that. And so like it's 4 stars without a like, if that makes sense. Like, and I think that's okay for you guys to do that on Letterboxd. And that was the whole point of that little 5-minute ramble for me, is just that like you can watch movies and rate them objectively, or just like rate them based on how you enjoy it. Like I think in my I have a list of my top 50 favorite movies of all time. And I have the Simpsons movie at like number 12.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's just, dude. And I gave it 5 stars. Is it a 5-star movie? No, but it's awesome. And that's because it's awesome to me. And so,
Well, dude, I'm with that. My lowest rated movie I have is also a heart.
which one?
Craven the Hunter. Half a star and a
You
heart.
would like it.
Wow.
It was a garbage movie, but man, that's the most fun I've had in the theater in a
Exactly.
long time.
Exactly. And that's the thing. We're 3 douchebags sitting in the basement of a church talking about movies because we like movies. Like what you like, man. And don't be a dick to other people about it.
Unless you like Taylor Swift, then we're gonna
Unless your name is Connor from Berlin.
yeah.
Her name is Connor from Cincinnati.
Yeah, we had to throw in him villainizing him at least once.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but thank you guys for letting me talk about that for
But
a
of
second.
course.
Watch movies,
We
love
love
movies, and get on
Halloween.
Letterboxd. I love Halloween. It's a great holiday.
So October recap.
Yeah.
October recap. Do you want to tell us a bit about Roofman?
Dude, let me tell you about Roofman.
You start roofing men because I'm gonna use the bathroom.
Go ahead.
You can honestly, if you want to get into some spoilers and talk about stuff.
I don't want to
Okay.
get into spoilers.
It's not gonna bother me
I don't. No, I don't want to for so many reasons. Because I want you guys to see this.
Okay.
Because okay, yeah, it was
Okay.
crazy for my eyes. That's for sure. Isaac just crawled over the mic and his butt was kind of my face. When you watched the trailers of Roofman, what did you think about the trailers? What would you expect from that movie?
I would expect something fun
Yeah,
and probably a little heartfelt.
yeah. Switch that around. It was dramatic, heartfelt, crazy, and a little fun.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, dude. I walked in that theater, and there were a lot of people in there. And I watched it on like a Tuesday at like 3 or something like that. And there were like
Yeah.
a lot of people in there. And I go in, and I'm just watching Channing Tatum break into a McDonald's. I'm like, this is hilarious. This is awesome.
Yeah.
15 minutes of awesome fun, and then my heart sinks into my butt, and I'm in love with this character
Yeah.
who is robbing McDonald's and living in a Toys R Us.
Yeah.
And oh my gosh, not only did I love the bait and switch, but just in isolation as just a drama
Mhm.
romance movie, it like might be in my top 5 romance movies, drama
Okay.
/ romance movies. It
Well,
is
it is
so
Derek
good.
Cianfrance who did Blue Valentine and Place Beyond the Pines. And those are very like they're very dramatic movies, like very dramatic.
Yeah.
Super deep. Blue Valentine is incredible. Not really a fan of Place Beyond the Pines.
That's okay.
But yeah,
cried
that
3
is, I guess,
times.
like really wow.
By myself at this movie
Wow.
theater.
Yeah, I gotta go see it.
I mean,
Yeah, I
that's,
would not have guessed that.
I was not expecting this at all, and like the advertising was just like him sliding around enjoying Toys R Us, and
Yeah.
like, and Peter seeing his dinklage, you know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? but or I guess I could say Dinklage seeing as Peter. Kind of works both
Yeah.
ways. Dude, Peter Dinklage's name is just Wiener Wiener.
Penis dick.
Yeah. But yeah, man, I'm really bummed that we didn't watch that together because I feel like I could talk about it for a long time. I mean, my review was very long. Really
Oh
loved
yeah.
it. Yeah. I really, really, really loved it. I think I gave it a four stars and a heart. There was a few things missing, a few cringy moments that I didn't love, but it really makes you feel. I would really recommend
Good.
it.
All right. Well, yeah, I'll check it out. I mean, I wanted to check it out regardless, but
It's not too late.
it's like Noelle said in the last episode where after hearing us talk about After the Hunt, she's like, I wanted to see it, but now I feel like there's a bit more of like an urgency to see it.
Yeah.
I feel that way with Roofman. I'll probably try to catch that soon.
You should
'Cause
really try to watch it.
I need a good heartfelt movie. I think
Careful.
Springsteen I thought was a bit heartfelt. It falls into the category of like
A bit heartfelt. Feels fair.
a bit heartfelt. Not super heartfelt. It falls into the category of, sorry, I just kicked that. Of like a white man needs therapy.
Thunderbolts.
Yeah. But I
Oh, that's why my jacket is undone for Channing Tatum, by the way. I
Yeah.
forgot to show my nips during.
it's okay.
Mine's undone because I've been working out.
Hell yeah.
I actually like really enjoyed the Bruce Springsteen movie, and I am not that big of a Bruce Springsteen fan. I grew up listening to a lot of Bruce Springsteen because my dad is a huge Springsteen head. And a couple years ago, shout out my buddy Trevor that I worked at Skyline with.
Shout out
and
Trevor.
then He's
Shout out
also
Trevor.
a great film scholar, I'll say.
Ooh, wow.
And
Very
he
cool.
he
Have him
dabbles in the filmmaking realm. But he's a big cinema head, and he is also a great music head. I saw
Ooh.
Bon Iver with him for the first time back in 2019.
Cute.
And so he knows my love for Justin. And he suggested that I listen to Nebraska. This was maybe like, it feels like a couple years ago. It could have been sooner than that. It was definitely before this movie was announced, though. And there were like set photos of it was like announced that Jeremy Allen White was going to play Bruce. And so I had like really fallen in love with the album Nebraska because it's very much unlike anything else that Bruce has done, because it's a very isolated, like it's Bruce Springsteen's Forever Go is basically his like Trevor's spiel to me. And I was like, all right. So I think the album is incredible. And when I heard they were doing this movie and it was going to be about that, I was very intrigued because I was like, I don't really know why this album is different. The only thing that I knew is that like he intended it to be demos in order to like get the full band on it. And then he's like, I kind of like the way they are. Let's just release it. But there is a lot more to it with, just like the dynamic with his father. And it's definitely like I don't know, there's a lot going on in the movie, and they do it really well. And Jeremy Allen White was incredible. And if you listen to the album Nebraska, and sorry, I know I'm talking for a lot here, but like there was an interview with, and I've watched a couple interviews since then, and people are like, yeah, Jeremy Allen White is like, he knocks it out of the park. He's great. He's like, it's not like he's trying to be exactly like Bruce. He's kind of doing his own thing. And I was like, I don't really know how Bruce is as a person, but I'm seeing this as the singing part. And in terms of singing, like the Jeremy's performance of the songs on Nebraska and Bruce's Nebraska, I could close my eyes and it would take me a minute to guess. Like it is almost identical. It is uncanny. And I thought that was great because he hadn't even picked up a guitar. And they're like, you have 6 months.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm a Jeremy Allen White head.
You'll love this. You'll love this.
I
I
also-
like it. It was pretty good.
Biopic is also like my favorite genre.
Oh,
Yeah.
hot
And
take.
they that is a hot take.
I just really
they
love
they
learning.
do this well. Did you
But not
did you dig
documentaries.
Bobby?
No, because that was hardly a biopic.
Yeah, it was boring.
Bobby.
Bobby D, the Bob Dylan biopic, A Complete Unknown.
Ah,
Yeah, I'm also not a huge fan. This is way better in my opinion.
Okay.
And I love Timmy, but it was very much Timmy playing Bob Dylan. In this one, like I said, I don't know Bruce's characteristics and whatnot, other than I know what his voice sounds like on the album Nebraska, which he did great. Apart from that, I was like, he's doing a really great job being whatever he's supposed to be right now. Very believable. And if this, like, he just like nailed that like emotion. It's a very like you're watching his descent into like depression sort of, and it's very kind of realistic the way they handle it.
Dude, I feel like Springsteen and Roofman might have some really surprising parallels.
Really,
Yeah.
a little double feature.
Yeah.
I would have a fun time watching both of these movies again.
I would love to do that. Maybe
with
we
the
can,
boys.
maybe we can do that while they're still in theaters. Because
Yeah.
I would love to see Roofman. Also, by the way,
Yeah.
Roofman is a true story. If you didn't know that,
Yeah, I knew that.
because I remember
knew
when
that.
I saw the trailer for the first
Springsteen
time.
is a true story.
Well,
Are we gonna deliver me from Roofman?
Deliver Me from Roofman.
what do you mean by deliver you from Roofman?
We're gonna like
The double feature.
yeah, the double
Deliver
feature.
Me from
Deliver me
Roofman,
from
'cause it's
Roofman.
called-
Oh, dude, the classic "Deliver Me from Roofman" double feature.
Roofstein.
Roofstein.
No, but the first time I saw the Roofman trailer, I was like, before it had the title card, I was like, no way, this is about the Roofman. And then it said Roofman. I was like, no, because I knew about Roofman
That's
before,
so funny.
and I'm a fan, but
Yeah.
now I'm really a fan. Springsteen, hate him, but we'll probably like the movie.
no way, it's a dude from him. It's remembering him.
One thing that I really also appreciated about the Springsteen movie, which we discussed a little bit with Maria after Isaac and I saw it with Maria a few days ago. One thing that we touched on after we left the theater was that like a lot of biopics, I don't want to say every single one, but most of them I feel like have this very big, extravagant story that they're trying to do.
Mhm.
And it covers a lot of ground. And there's always like something huge going on, you know? Like the Bob Dylan one, I'm frustrated with because even in the promotion for the movie, Timmy's talking about it like, oh, this is a very like untouched, like untold part of Bob Dylan's life. No, it's not, bro. Like the whole
You mean the moment when he revolutionized music? That's
Yeah, like-
something people don't talk about?
Yeah, like
Okay.
there's like I'm pretty sure a couple interviews where he says something along those lines of like, oh, we wanted to like tell this story because like it hasn't gotten like its time. I was like, how?
The Newport Festival is like one of the most significant
Yeah,
moments.
it's like the thing about Bob Dylan.
Yeah.
Like him going from folk to rock is like the Bob Dylan thing. It's I don't know. Like that, I was like, okay.
They should have brought up his kids' album.
Yeah. Like, dude, let's get in let's do the gospel Bob. Like something like that. I don't know. But Nebraska is a kind of a I don't want to say it's a blip because it's a well-loved album, rightfully so because it's gorgeous. And I think you'll definitely understand it better after watching the movie. But like the end of the movie, it's like, and Nebraska was number 3 for a little bit. Like that's
Yeah.
like, and there's a big performance in the very beginning of the movie. We open up with Born to Run, and it's really just for like a minute, and the
Yeah.
rest of the movie is like a character study of Bruce Springsteen and the relationship that he has with other people, and that is what comes out through Nebraska. There's definitely some like tropey biopic stuff. There's some
I'm
like
tired.
there's some like writing down on paper and like, oh,
Yeah, there is.
like, but I don't know. There's a lot of stuff in it that is really great.
Love it.
I would agree.
I'm
I had a
sold.
good time with it, and I think Liam and I had talked about it. First off, I don't like biopics. I really, really dislike them. And this is not like something that I think would make them better, but like next time I watch a biopic, I want it to be like somebody that was just like happy.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, like I just like I'm kind of tired of like celebrities having like normal people problems. Like I get it, but I kind of just want to watch a movie about a celebrity that just like had money and like did what they loved and they were like happy because of it.
We need a biopic on the making of Brat.
Dude, valid. But yeah, I'm just like, dude, it's hard to like empathize with them to a certain degree. And I just it feels tropey and it feels like I just don't care
Yeah.
to see about how like hard their lives are. Cause I'm like, I know that already. I know fame is like, not that I'm famous, but like
I know fame is a gun.
I know fame isn't
Point it
easy.
blind.
But also super side note real quick. I was tweaking like 3 minutes ago and you were talking, so I didn't want to interrupt you. But for the viewers at home, if you're watching the YouTube version, when I was literally freaking out, I hope you know, I'm first off tired. Secondly, we just talked about the found footage Shelby Oaks. Third, I just watched Sinister, and I'm looking at this camera, and I see now because I looked at Liam's or Forrest's camera, there's the green lines moving, but it literally looked like there was something sitting on the couch next to me, and so I was literally going. What the hell? Like I was freaking out and I forgot to bring that up because I was so locked into what you were saying. But other thing about the movie for me that I found enjoyable, I don't know anything about Bruce Springsteen. And so I was watching it as if it was just like an original movie about a musician. And I thought that I feel like maybe with knowing the Nebraska stuff, I might have liked the movie more if I knew about Springsteen. But I just very enjoyed the story because it felt like a grounded little thing. And that's the thing is like 90% of it takes place in New Jersey.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's just like a super grounded movie about like a guy who really loves music, is really passionate about it, and then it just randomly gets cringe moments where it's like dad like legit whoops up on the child actor. That was crazy. There's like a scene in the beginning where it's like flashback black and white and dad like you're like, oh, okay. Abusive dad, he's yelling and stuff. He's like making the kid fight. And he just straight up reaches back and just slaps the ever loving fuck out of this kid. And I looked at Liam and went, oh, like I was like, oh my God. Cause like, I don't think they faked it.
Yeah.
I think he just legit slapped this child. I was like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just a lot of like, oh, look, you know, famous people don't make it here for talent. They make it here because they're talented, because their childhood was bad. And I feel like that happens so much. I'm like,
yeah, that's kind of like the point, though, is that it like, yeah, you could make a movie about somebody whose life is like happy and great, but like,
oh, that's a side point. I just feel like the way that they like framed the flashbacks was just cringe.
Yeah.
But I think like I think it like we're not gonna spoil it because I want Forrest to see it. But like towards the end of the movie, like there's a really powerful scene that's based off of that like was really enhanced by the flashbacks.
Yeah.
But I think the genuine biggest thing for me is not even a nitpick with the movie at all, and it didn't actually take me out of the movie. But the central love interest just looks like Liam. Like the chick, I don't remember what her name is. She looks like Liam. It's crazy.
Yeah.
And I noticed it and I was like, and I can't unsee it. So I want you to see this movie and experience.
It didn't put you more in Bruce Springsteen's shoes.
Valid. Oh, super random tangent on that too. There's a sex scene and it's like the most uncomfortable sex scene ever because it's like.
I was very comfortable.
Oh, I was super like taken aback by it because it's like
a sex scene that involved Jeremy Allen White.
Okay, that's valid. But like we didn't even see like butt from him, which was crazy. Point being is like it's like the most censored sex scene I've ever seen. But it's also like 12 seconds long.
And it's really quiet.
And it's really quiet and it's just really heavy breathing and like a and I'm like, I feel like you can't be that graphic with sounds if it's going to be like censored. Like, you know what I mean? I'm like, I feel like you have to be all of it or none of it. Like, does just imply they have sex or just be butt naked?
We need more people having sex in movies.
You think so?
Yeah, Begonia could have really used. No,
Sexy.
I don't know. It like made sense to the plot. It wasn't like an offensive sex scene by any means. It was just jarring
Yeah.
because I feel like it's yeah, you can't have one and not the other.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Jeremy Allen White was hot.
What's your rating?
What did I rate it? I think I gave it 3. And I legit I looked over at Liam like 3 times during the watch and was like, dude, Jeremy Allen White is hot.
Dude, yeah.
Dude,
Yeah,
what the
3 stars and a heart. I did enjoy it. I thought it was fun.
I gave it 3.5 and a heart.
Okay.
I liked it a lot more than I was expecting to,
Mhm.
and I think I have a better love for
Bruce.
Yeah.
Bruce after.
All right.
Also,
Also-
every like live performance music scene, including the ones in the studio, like genuinely were like breathtaking.
Yeah, they were really.
They looked really good. The crowds looked good. It like actually looked fun and like a concert. Like it looked so
because they
cool.
were. Because they were. He
Yeah.
was talking about like the dudes from Greta Van Fleet are in
Yes,
the movie.
dude.
They're just like playing guitar on stage, like very briefly, like
Yeah.
blink and you miss it type shit. But yeah, he was talking about like being on stage. He was like, yeah, it was really fun, just like being on stage, like playing live and
Mhm.
just having like 400 extras in a room, just like vibing to music.
Yeah.
Like that was like a really fun thing to film. And yeah, all that stuff looks great.
And I think, dude, shout out to Jeremy Allen White too, because even like go back to the Iron Claw, which we've now mentioned on this podcast so many times.
Such a great
It's
movie.
wonderful. But like
Biopic.
Jeremy Allen White and Zac Efron, they were like legitimately learning how to wrestle too for that
Yeah.
movie. And like all of the wrestling scenes like look great. And I'm like, man, like maybe Jeremy Allen White is just a real like method actor. Like if he's gonna do something, he's gonna learn how to do it. But like it just looked really great. And I had so much fun.
Good. I'll watch it.
So yeah, you should watch it. Now I wasn't here for the Roofman segment, but I love to watch Roofman. But
Yeah. All you missed
We'll
about
go see
Roofman was
Roofman.
that it was
I really
awesome.
want to see it now.
we'll deliver us from Roofman.
We'll double feature. We'll deliver
just
us from
real
Roofman.
quick, because now that we've wrapped up,
Yeah.
thank you guys for like listening.
Yeah,
to
of
this
course.
portion. I want to take a little look
Whoa.
see ahead, see what we have coming up.
2 honorable mentions from October
Yeah.
was Gen V happened.
Okay.
Culturally significant. Didn't finish that season yet though, but good.
Okay.
And also Peacemaker season 2. Awesome.
I did hear cool stuff about that.
Awesome.
What have I? Is there
Dude.
anything else of note? I watched Halloween. I watched.
I'm talking about like new releases, but
Yeah.
it's fine.
The scene from Peacemaker, I still have yet to see an episode because HBO Max hates me. Every time I try to watch Peacemaker, HBO Max is like, you're not allowed to.
I wanna
Which is
go
so weird, it
fucking
just
see
always
one battle
crashes.
after another again.
I would see it again.
I would see it again.
But there's the one scene from Peacemaker, where they like find out they're like talking about how it's like Nazi America, and she's like, "Look around, Chris," and it's like literally behind him is like the American flag and Hitler, and he's like, "I don't know how I never saw that." Like, dude, it's so funny. And
Dude.
like you guys know I love if you're a loyal Retconnd fan, you know that that Numbers loves John Cena. Dude, he's a great actor and I want to see him in some more stuff.
You ever seen Ricky Stenicki?
Dude, I've seen the clip where they're like, we thought you were gonna get sober. He's like, I am sober within the
Dude,
airport.
that's such a good clip.
And then obviously I've seen like the oh baby, I masturbate. The classic.
I don't think I remember the movie very well.
Oh, that's
But,
so valid.
Watch it with Josh. Shout out Josh.
Oh, shout out Josh.
Josh.
We love you, Josh.
One movie I want to shout out is
Yeah.
actually a movie that Maria was a production assistant on.
Ooh,
Oh,
that
shout
they
out.
filmed up in Columbus. She says cousin or uncle. I think it's just like a family friend. His name's Dino.
Dino.
So shout out Dino.
Shout
But,
out Dino.
He made this movie called Down to the Felt. That was, I think it was on Apple TV Plus. It's not popping up on my letterbox right now. It might still be there, but it'll be on Prime or something. But we rented and watched it. It was fun. Nice, like fun, low budget Columbus. There's like some San Filippo produce stuff in the background because like Dino and Maria's dad are like real tight. And I think she was an extra in some scenes, but I think she's like a little off camera. So you can't really, I don't think you ever really see her.
Yeah.
But like Maria's little sister Gina is in it for like a little bit. You see her like in the background. But it's fun. It's got some like cornball, like dad movie energy in like a really fun way. And it was just kind of cool to see some like San Felipe stuff from Columbus, and like Maria's like, oh, that's like the backyard of my high school or something like it was just cool.
Yeah,
But that's
so dope.
that's a new release that I want to shout out.
That's awesome.
Let's look ahead because we've got some big movies still coming out.
Running
year
Man
is-
is the big one.
Oh,
Year's not
yes.
done. So we just got Begonia done. Go listen to our Begonia episode.
Begonia.
November 7th, we have, I would say, we got 3 movies coming out that day.
Wow.
We have Predator Badlands,
Dude.
which looks awesome. We have Die My Love. That's going to be a big one.
Yes.
That looks incredible. And then we have Christie also comes out that day.
I don't know that one.
That was the Sydney Sweeney one.
Oh,
Yeah.
wait, that's so soon.
Sydney Sweeney boxer.
I only saw the trailer during Roofman for the first time. I'm
Really?
very excited for that movie.
Die My Love, I'm like immensely excited for.
Wow. Okay.
Yes. Whoa, there's a movie coming out on the 10th called The Cincinnati Spin.
Hmm?
Oh.
What is
Mark.
this?
That's where we live.
We live there. I have to look more into that later. Yeah, then we have Running Man the week after. The
Yes,
Now
dude.
You See Me comes out that day too.
Mm-mm.
We also have Keeper, the new Osgood Perkins,
Mm-mm.
long legs monkey guy.
Don't care.
No, we do.
We don't like Osgood Perkins.
We don't. I'm fine with long legs. I don't really like it that much. Marketing was incredible. We know
Yeah.
the whole thing. The marketing was awesome. We all thought it was going to be a really fun Silence of the Lambs horror movie type thing.
It was just a
And then they're like,
piece of
surprise, guys.
steaming dog shit.
Satan. You guys remember Satan?
You guys remember that Satan guy?
You guys remember the devil?
We looked him up
he's
on
doing all
YouTube.
this stuff. Fucking dumb, dude.
Dog shit.
I've
I'm
never
glad
seen
you
the
hate it.
monkey, but I really want to, because then I think I will have a much more firm grasp on if I like Osgood Perkins or not.
Mm.
In the trailer, I don't want to be long-legged again, because the trailer for Keeper looks incredible. Have you guys seen the trailer for Keeper?
Yes.
It looks
yes.
fucking weird.
It does look weird.
Like I don't know. Looks awesome.
Oh, I've definitely seen it because we were talking about it in the theater.
yeah,
yeah,
because
there's, like, the
Damien
weird-
Leone said something about it. Right?
Yeah, Damien Leone was like, I was
Yeah, and
terrified.
That's the third one they bring up, and they literally have like a quote from fucking like Stephen King and like
yeah, at
somebody else.
discussing film on Twitter.
Yeah, bloody
It's like-
disgusting. Oh, Wicked is coming out. That
I'm
month.
like, very
Wiki,
excited
We're
for
getting
that.
Wicked, bro. Sisu
Sisu.
2.
I never watched the first one, but I wanted to forever.
There's
Marty
a Rental
Supreme.
Family movie coming out too. The Brendan Fraser
Oh.
movie.
Mm,
You
The
know what I'm talking
Whale.
about?
No.
It's
Did you guys
like
ever
a
watch The Whale?
Eternity.
Yeah.
Whale's
I
great.
liked The Whale.
Eternity
Eternity, I'm
comes
so
out.
excited for. Cass is awesome.
I feel like there's other stuff coming out later in November. That's not coming out.
I
but-
added Ella McKay to my watch list, and that comes out this year. And I don't remember. It's Woody Harrelson, Jamie Lee Curtis, and Emma Mackey.
Dude,
Hmm.
anything JLC is in, get me in there.
Yeah, and I adore her. Oh, and Ao's in it.
Oh.
So we got to watch it.
Oh, I see. It's right here, December 12th. Says it comes out the same day as Hamnet, but I thought Hamnet came out in November.
Who
I still got to go
knows?
see
Hamlet's gonna
Good
be a big one.
Fortune too.
Yeah.
Apparently, it's pretty good. And then
Avatar,
that new
Avatar
Raimi.
3, bro. Give it to me,
Oh, I
please.
hated Avatar too.
Please give it to me.
Yeah, that new Rachel McAdams, Dylan O'Brien, Send Help Raimi movie, first week or second week of January.
Isaac,
that
you're
looks
banned.
awesome, dude. I don't want to hear it. I've been good today.
You haven't.
You've been pretty good. All right, let's wrap it up there. It's almost 2 a.m. here. I can tell how tired these young men are.
And we got to clean up.
We got to clean up. We got to cream up.
Cream up.
Ooh.
And I still got to take a leave.
Shout out Begonia. Creaming up.
Thanks, Begonia.
Thank you guys
Thank
for
you,
watching
Chris
this episode of Retconnd. If you want to see some more, man, hit that like button, hit that subscribe.
Or don't.
Follow us on
Oh.
socials at Retconnd Pod. Follow me at Chatter with Hatter on Instagram. We're gonna make a Twitter because we want to talk to Charlie XCX. It'll
Yep.
probably be likely at Retconnd Pod. If you want to hear us talk about Zootopia 2, Show up. We'll do it. If you want to hear us talk about how much we love our families, show up. We'll do it. Leave a comment down below.
We haven't
Let
done
us
that
know
once.
what you would ransom for each of us and how many cigarettes we'd go for in prison. And
That's a fun
yeah,
one.
kiss a baby. Don't put him in the dishwasher.
If your baby's a demon, you might have to kill
You might
it.
just have to suffocate it with a pillow.
You
and
might
get knocked
have
out
to.
the window and die
Yeah.
and get eaten by the
Don't name your
hellhounds.
kid Shelby. Weird
We
name.
didn't even mention how Riley just gets knocked out the window and then the hellhound.
I hated it. I hated it. I
Yeah,
hated
'cause it
I
doesn't
hated
matter.
I hated it.
Name your kid Bruce.
Mm.
To
Bruce,
this day,
great
when
name.
I hear that song, I see
your
you
kid
standing
Channing
here all night
Tatum.
long. Dude, imagine Channing Brown. Yo,
Wait,
I just named your kid.
what does Channing even mean? All right. Good night.
Not everybody.
Goodbye.